Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have two new Showdown cards to review today. First one we're going to be checking out is the new Declan Rice card, but like I said, we're going to be checking both of them out as we do play the game. It'll actually be perfect for the 3-5-2 because what we'll do is we'll play them in the CDM position, but we'll play them both on the balance instruction to test them out attacking and defensive wise, right? With Declan Rice, we're taking a look at a card that is 6'1", low high work rates, right footed, 4-star, 4-star. So by default, this card already looks really good in the CDM position because of the low high work rates, 4-star, 4-star capabilities, and the fact that you can probably use him as a center back depending on the situation of your club. Player traits, he has a leadership trait. In-game attributes, he's at 86.93 for pace, which is good to boost to a 96.99. The reason why I'm not giving him a shadow chemistry style is because his defensive stats is already very, very high, which is awesome to work with. So I want to give him the Hunter chemistry style to be able to test him out defensively with his base card stats set up the way that it is, because obviously if Rice ends up winning the game or his team ends up winning the game, the boost will definitely be very nice for base card stats in that area, so that the Hunter chemistry style will still probably be the most obvious choice for a card like this. But like I said, it's for the sake of the review to test out. I may still want to give him a shadow because obviously with his low high work rates, I want to focus mostly defensively with him, but it's in the mid 90s and high 90s, so it's already pretty decent, to be fair, right? Shooting, he can actually shoot the ball really well, taking into consideration he's got 94 shot power, 94 long shots. The Hunter will be boosting his volleys to a 90 as well with 97 composure, while also boosting the finishing to a 90, which is great, obviously. Base card stats for passing, very good to work with the 97 composure that the card has with the 4-star weak foot. Very tall player, right? 6'1" with a high and average body type, which, as you guys know, average body type is usually really good to have in the midfield position for a solid defensive presence. And then, defensive stats or base card stats, very good. Heading accuracy, I don't really care about because it's random in this game anyways. And then base card stats for physical is phenomenal considering the body type and height that the card already has, right? So with Declan Rice, we'll be using him in the right center defensive mid position for the 3-5-2, and we will be using him like this. So we'll switch to the 3-5-2, press after possession loss, balance instructions. We're going to just lower that a little bit. Instructions, stay forward, stay forward, stay forward. And then these guys are going to be on bounce, but just on cover center because I don't need them to cover the wings, to be honest. And then we're also going to have cut passing lanes for both of them too. Shaqiri will be on stay wide, get into the box. Same thing goes for Sun. I always forget these instructions, actually. Get into the box with the cross and then stay wide. And then we just have to switch Shaqiri over here. Actually, no. This is cool to work with like this. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Yeah, so we'll try him out in the 3-5-2. We'll see how he plays in game. Hopefully he is a beast. Nope, we're just going to collect that real quick with Declan Rice. His transition speed's definitely not too bad so far. You could definitely tell that he's super physical oriented for sure. Nice pass off with his weak foot. Might be able to score this opportunity now. With Heung-min Son, nice. We'll take that. Great goal right there. Declan Rice with a startup. Decent dribbling right there, to be fair. I'm going to cancel that so he actually goes back into position here. I'm going to force a run out of him right here through the middle. Open up the space a little bit. Go back. There it is. Little finesse shot with your weak foot. I don't expect too much power to come from that, to be honest with you. Yeah, you could tell the initial challenge he has like a lot of like emphasis towards it, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, right? You just kind of have to pick your battles tackles-wise. Nice, we'll score that one too. Good stuff. Declan Rice was attacking a little bit. You could definitely see that even though he has the low attacking work rates, he still wants to push up a little bit, which is interesting. Penalty? Nice. We'll take that. We'll take that. Declan, do you have good penalties? Let's see. 80 penalties. Can you chip it? Probably just have to put like less power like this, maybe? Oh, no. He goes in the opposite direction. He hits the post, so it makes sense, to be fair. Ooh, okay, Declan. He's got a shot on him, to be fair. Come on, Declan. I need you to get the ball here. Nice. Good build-up play. Okay, guys, so for this next game, because of base characteristics, Declan Rice, he will attack from time to time because of his attacking positioning if you use him on the instruction of balanced, right? Like, I noticed that he actually pushed up the pitch a few times. But with this card, guys, like I said, your main focus is 100% going to be in just making him as good as possible defensively. Like, that's just going to be, like, the main thing for him, in my opinion. Just because of the way that he actually moves across the pitch, right? So what we're going to do here is we're going to do this 6 and 7 or 5 and 7, balance for this 5 and 5, and the instructions we're going to have is stay forward, boom, 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 and then the rest of the team is going to be as is, overlap, overlap, and leave the rest as it is. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to try the 4-1-2 and 2 just for base characteristics on Declan Rice and for Jorginho. Being able to pass with this weak foot is definitely helpful to work with, for sure. Nice, Rice. Good stuff there. Had to kind of like move him a certain way for him to get that overcommitted tackle. I'm going to force him on a run right here, kind of open up the space. Hopefully he comes back. Nice, we'll take that. We will take that. Good goal. All done. Slide tackle and gets up immediately for that defensive play again. No foul there. You guys notice how in the mechanics in this game, you tackle just so that you can kind of overcommit a certain space, but then you can get back into the tackle again. We'll get that with Declan Rice. His positioning so far in that lone CDM area is definitely nice. It's actually hilarious how Declan Rice was kind of lined up in a center back right there. See? You literally commit a challenge and you still can get the ball. Interesting, interesting. Nice, Declan. Yeah, he's performing defensively really well in that CDM area. Like, by himself, not too bad. The only thing that he's missing for him to be a really good CDM by himself is mostly the... well, defensive block there. It's mostly the agility parts of the card, like being more agile, but he's a physical type CDM, so I don't really mind that at all. Great positioning there by Declan there again. I just pulled my goalie because I was just kind of like over it, you know. I was like, if it's just going to go through my defender like that, like, okay. Like, whatever. Yeah, Declan's positioning in that CDM area is fantastic in my opinion. Oh, man. It's that initial, like, acceleration that I just wish he had a little bit. But, again, he's very physical-oriented, so it does make sense. Does track back well there as well. Not controlling him, by the way. As I always tell you guys this, man. When you don't control the players, it's better. Trust me. Oh, man. He kind of, like, overcommitted a little bit right there. It's weird. Like, I was trying to use the jockey system to just hold that area. But he just, like, slid past, man. Oh, that ball was brilliant by Declan. Oh, that would have been nice, man. Bad pass by me, but Declan's tall enough to be able to get that last-ditch pass off, which was dope. His distribution play is really sick to have in that CDM area, too. Like I said, his passing is really, really good. First time pass again, yeah. You see that sway that he has when you kind of like commit him a certain way with the controller? That's what you have to be careful of with this card. Overcommitment there with Declan. We're going to catch up to that, but... Oh! Bad pass by me, to be fair. This is what happens when I try to talk when I'm trying to explain certain things. That situation right there, again, you could see that sway that Declan has that you do have to be very careful of. Like, if someone makes a pass like that against you, you might not do a crazy job at tracking after it. Let's go, Shaqiri. Gotta work that space with the skill moves in this game. Yeah, position well again to get that opportunity. Declan Rice with the challenge again. You can even tell the animation of him getting the challenge is a little bit more emphasized too, so again, you do have to be careful with it. Yeah, so his defensive awareness in those situations, when I overcommit my center back, it's really cool that he actually does go back into the center back position to occupy that position. Jorginho with a fantastic pass right there. Might be able to score because of that now. Oh, that would have been a sick goal. Oh, it's FIFA. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the new Declan Rice card. So we gave him a Hunter chemistry style, mostly because we wanted to give him the pace boost as much as possible while working with already very, very good defensive stats. If this card does get upgraded, I do think that the Hunter chemistry style will still be the go-to. It'll either be that or the engine chemistry style. And the reason being for this is because of how high his defensive stats already are, which is very, very incredible to work with in the game. To be honest with you guys, the only thing that I view as a problem for Declan Rice's card for the meta of the game is the chase after animation, right? So because he has the high and average body type, 6'1" height, not necessarily his dribbling stats influencing it too much, maybe the agility and dribbling a little bit, that chase after part of the card is going to be a nuisance from time to time. That's just something you're going to notice. Is it a big enough nuisance to not enjoy this card at the price value that he's at in the CDM position while offering you a very good defensive presence? No, that's the only genuine thing that I felt like was a little bit off. Obviously, in Division 1, if you want everything to be perfect, that part might annoy you, but you know, I use a player like William Carvalho, and he's a medium work rate player at CDM, and I still enjoy him for what it is. But as we do the player reviews, I just mentioned to you guys the bad things that you'll notice, right, for the meta of the game. But for the price value of 194K, I think the SBC is incredibly fair. Honestly, the chemistry styles, people are giving him an engine, a shadow. An engine genuinely would not be a bad choice for this card. It really wouldn't, because this card has a low-high work rate, and because his chase after is not that great anyways, the initial acceleration isn't as crazy as important. If you're using him in that CDM area on stay back while attacking, that's going to be the most important thing, right? When he's dribbling on the ball, transitioning left and right, that's the stuff that you want to work on mostly, right? So if he gets the upgrade, the engine chemistry style will definitely be very nice for him because, you know, they'll boost his pace a little bit, his dribbling stats a little bit. It's still a very, very solid card for what it is. But if you don't like that chase after part, then it's probably not going to be for you. But for the value of the SBC, I do think it's fair for what he offers in-game for the meta of what it is, especially with the 4-star capability. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.